Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the round two of the pairs here at the State Junior Championships. We're excited to be here with Warilla once again. They've had a bit of a break and a bit of a feed, and we're kicking off the next round now with a brilliant match between Zone 4, Zach Miller and Tom Rich, against the Cameron sisters of Charlie and Ella. Zach Miller's from West Dubbo, Tom Rich from Mudgee. He's now down at Maryland's, as you would have heard if you were listening to the last live stream. And the Cameron sisters are from Gunnedah, which you should look that up. It's a long way. They've come a very long way. A trip from Gunnedah to Dubbo to Ballina and then down to Sydney. And they've been staying down at Cabramatta ever since Ella played in the Tri-State Series a little while ago. Or last week there, and played very, very well, and I got to meet the team there. I met Ella there. She's a lovely person, and owned some greyhounds. Is a just brilliant person. Goes to St Mary's College. If anyone's from St Mary's, give us a shout out on the live stream there. Let us know where you're from, who you're supporting. They all watch these videos back and let us for training and whatnot. But a brilliant start here by Charlie, and Zach's reply with his blue, white and yellow bowls is a couple of feet short. And Charlie with as good a set of lead bowls as I've seen today. Oof, and a really good bowl, really well-weighted bowl there by Zach Miller. Just cutting it down to one shot now. Zach from West Dubbo. And a really, really good juniors program they have there. A great club at West Dubbo. Ellie here with the tricoloured bowls in the familiar red, white and blue. You saw these at the Tri-State Series. She's absolutely deadly with them. And a really nice bowl there, pushing Charlie's bowl through a little bit, but rolling over for one, leaving the head in a much better position for them. Tom Rich, as we mentioned last time, playing with a set of quantums sourced to him by one of the members of this club at Warilla. Wider turning bowls, or just cutting through. Probably looking to rest on Ella there, but still ending up in a really good spot. And still playing that forehand. Both teams, all four bowlers so far playing that forehand. Playing it pretty well. And this is Jack, and she's carried it back to Charlie's bowl as well. Probably two down. Two down's the call. Very nice bowl. Adam Cochran saying Zach's bowls are North Queensland Cowboys. Thanks for that. I actually was going to ask whether that's an NRL team, and I'm sadly a West Australian native, and I would have thought they were West Coast Eagles bowls, but I wasn't going to mention that either because no one wants to be associated with them at the moment. I just got called a fair weather fan by Andrew to my left, and it's not true. I love my Eagles and I'll continue to support them. But, geez, it's hard work sometimes. Well, so far, cracker of a head. First end between these teams of Zone 4 and Zone 3. So this is a pairs game, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Playing 15 ends total. And dead ends. Call for a replay, and that's a great shot. Bernard Charlie has pushed Jack back, probably for 3 at least at the moment. Good direct calls there by Tom. I noticed that in the Tri-State Series as well. He gives good instructions to his teammates. Calling it stay wide. Looks like he's with a good bit of weight there. He's pushed him forward, but maybe not enough.
Yeah, probably still 2.
Probably still 2. Welcome, Mr. Andrew Lynn.
Thanks, Ben. Good effort from Charlie.
Just some really nice bowls going down here, mate. It's the best head I think I've seen on this rink today.
Certainly better heads than the commentators.
Just running past there. Was called fairly heavy with by a skip, but just pushing it a bit hard, I think.
So Ella's going to play backhand. She'll be looking to play through her sister's bowls. Get a roll or 2 out of the ones on the right of screen as you look at it. Just like that. Right up to the jack. Well bowled. I just think Tom might be tempted to play backhand now through those bowls. Well, he was tempted, but he's decided to play the forehand again.
To everyone watching there, I'm just about to post a link to the YouTube stream so people can easily cast it to their TVs if they wish. Here comes Tom. Oh, it's just bounced off Charlie's front one.
Well, same bowl for Ella now. She's just got to make sure she plays it a little bit on the wider side. Don't want to be tight.
Bula Radika from Fiji. Good to have you here too. Oh, yeah, great bowl.
Well, I think that stayed in as well, so holding about 4.
That's a remarkable bowl. Down through that little gap to replace the sister's bowl there and sit. That's fantastic.
I think she actually would have been trying to be onto the wider ones, roll them in, but quite effective.
Gave herself every opportunity, and it was wonderful. So, team on the live stream, I'll just put the link to the YouTube clip in the comment section there. I did interrupt myself. Remember not to click on any links in the comment section unless they're from us. Don't get scammed. Don't pay for this stream. This is just you should only be watching it here. So 1, 2, 3 so far.
Yeah, I just wonder if Tom might have been better off playing big weight through the front. Just give it a big rumble.
Yeah, give it a bit of a crack. It's I'd agree. Yeah, that's what I could see as well.
Just really give it a smash. The cannon was on, and you'd have been very unlucky not to rip a couple of them out. So I never thought the day had become, though, when I'm commentating on a junior game, and I thought I'd be suggesting the drive instead of discouraging it.
Tommy spoke about his runs and his drives on the commentary a little while ago, and someone on there saying he's not afraid to hit it if it's there. Charlie with an interesting style. She's certainly accurate. Starts with her left foot back behind her leg. Most of the juniors these days are starting in front. But a really smooth style. It's got the line. That's a good sighter for that. A couple of metres back.
Well, Gunnedah girls too, they wouldn't be perturbed by playing on an artificial surface. Gunnedah Service, of course, has got 2 artificial surfaces now. Second one laid in the last 12 months or so. Oh, good bowl from Zach. Seems the whole Cameron family bowl.
Yeah, the whole lot. They're all here. There's a big lot of them down from Gunnedah. Mum and Auntie, I think they were twin sisters. They look very similar sitting down there. Someone I'm sure on the live stream will be able to tell me if that's correct or not. But yeah, whole family, big support. It's great to see.
Mum Jo's certainly a character. Dad Craig.
Yeah, Dad Craig sitting over there. He's telling me he wants to stay off the camera, so he found a spot in the corner to hide as Ella's bowl comes down here and is just missed.
Of course, older brother Caleb performed well in the juniors, and family Caleb, Ella, Joe, and an uncle got through to the final, the reserve 4s.
So that's the wider hand. Tom's come down there. Just sitting back. Pretty handy in the end, I reckon.
Ella gave it a fair shake with the first. Second one, looking for a similar sort of...
I really like Ella's delivery. I mentioned this last week. I really like the way she plays and delivers, and with the pistol finish, pointing at where she aimed the bowl to go. I usually coach to aim my thumb where it finishes, but I like that pistol look. That's the 2 fingers forward.
I was told that 110 years ago when I first started playing, should finish looking straight down your palm, straight down the middle finger at the aiming point. You've got to stay down behind your delivery to do that too.
That's a lovely bowl by Tom.
Great bowls.
Well done.
Oh, it's probably a little unlucky that fell over there.
Yeah, he's
just opened up the slot for the jack to be poked through.
Yeah, on the forehand side. It's we'll see if his teammate here can cover it. But that's just a beautiful draw bowl after one that pushed it back, went back a little bit. Great correction using a set of bowls he's not all that familiar with. Magnificent effort by Tom.
Well, Charlie gets first crack at this.
Mm-hmm.
Will be positive.
Yeah, absolutely positive. No messing around here. Has stayed pretty wide though. Oof, and just ducking on the outside. Unlucky.
You know, the typical theory is on the indoor green you're better off to play big firm weight rather than try and swing. The theory is that it's a little bit harder to predict the turn. It often hangs a little wide on you. Having said that, I've played against some people on here who played a 2 feet of weight absolutely spectacularly. They do have best backwood. They've got third. They do have some protection for their third wood on that backhand side as well. Just needs this to hold up. Just going to duck underneath.
Just
and got the backwood as well.
Just missed that outside bowl though.
They still have... No, they don't have best back anymore. That one's the Cowboys tricolour.
As it was pointed out, yeah. So still 2 to the lads in zone 4. G'day Eunice from Mudgee. I'm glad you're here. And you too, Rosemary from Charlestown. Oh, cracked it by Ella. She's cut it down to 1. My favourite sounding bowls.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd have been playing with that sort of weight. I think I'd have been just forehand reaching, just enough to get a little bit of contact, poke the jack through the hole of my own bowls. I think it's important now for Tom to get another one in nice and close and match those 2 bowls at the back.
Yeah, I think... Oh, look at... Yeah, this is going either through that little gap or sitting on that box. Just touch jack. Just put it straight back.
Well, yeah, and the disappointing thing for him there is it's just opened the gap again to Ella. I think she's playing what I'd choose. Just over the draw on the forehand side. Sit either bowl, but just poke that through the hole for 3.
Just not turning enough. Oh.
It's after having the drive of the first bowl, just got the too much weight on it. And really, I think that was just a draw with a foot or so.
Certainly very, very difficult to come back from a really heavy shot. So once again, our voices will go low when they're bowling from this end, as we don't want to interrupt their shots at all. And Tom hanging out a bit this time.
Just took a safe line, safe weight, didn't want to upset it. So it's 2.
2 for zone 4, another 2.
So we're 2-4 after 2 ends.
So like I said in the live chat, let me know where you're from. Tell these players you love them. And yeah, certainly anyone from Gunnedah or that region, let us know.
Unless you put. If you put, don't worry. We know you're there.
Yeah, Pud's already here. I saw Pud earlier. Popular man. He was looking a bit dusted today, actually. Poor old Pud. Yeah, good shot. Good start there. By Zach. He's I haven't seen Zach before. He's a pretty handy bowler. He hasn't missed much so far. First 2 ends. So if anyone doesn't know where Gunnedah is, you got to go to Port Macquarie and go inland to Tamworth. Oh, good shot. Another great shot there by Zach.
Well, you're going the long way around.
Am I? You go, well, yeah, you can, but if you want to know where it is, it's Port Macquarie, go left. Go to Tamworth, keep going. Another little bit out past that way, and there's Gunnedah. It is a long way from here, and it's remarkable that these sisters who are amazing players have made it this far, and then it must be a really good system down there. Credit to their club, credit to their zone and their region. That's right, Graham. Zach got to the final eight of the AO. Yep, I was. That's where I knew his name from. I didn't get to see his games, but yeah, certainly heard his name coming through when I was up there with. I was lucky enough to be up there for that and commentating. Oh, he's just pulled up a little bit there. That's a pretty good shot. Probably gives him 3.
Does just let Ella play with a little more confidence on that forehand side, knowing she can be just a little bit tight on the grass line.
Yeah, lots to bite into there.
So, again, it's being positive towards it. If you trail the jacks, the ideal shot, just like this,
Oh,
well, almost like that.
Willing it across, and the option's still there. You can't move Jack on its own anymore, but yes, move that bowl and kick Jack across. Shots there. Oh, look at this state of his head. Look at the bowls these guys are putting down. It's fantastic to watch.
Look, I don't mind this from Tom either. Try and get in, cut this option out. Well, he really wants to sit on the inside of that bowl. Perfectly done it.
That's just brilliant bowling by Tom.
Now be positive.
Oh, yellow.
Well, what a result.
Clunked everything and sat next to Jack. Potentially 2 shots. My goodness.
Well, the beautiful thing about that is she didn't try and overkill with the weight. Just made sure it was up and got it enough to get a result.
Yeah, good controlled weight.
Gave himself a chance.
Zach calling through. Oh, just a little rub off Tom's front ball there. May have slowed him down a bit much, but look, the girls from Gunnedah are in a great position here. They've got the Jack moves back. It only advantages them.
Well, Lukey Granger's saying he feels old now because he remembers Zach Miller being in this around 7 years ago playing with Jono. You want to feel old? I started working in bowls. Some of these guys' parents weren't allowed into licensed premises. Well, going big.
Oh, cleaned out one of them. Left one Ella's there, and that'll still be the shot.
Well, stick on that forehand side again. Don't be afraid of being reaching. You drag that Jack straight down the line. You can be holding 3 or 4. And if you're a bit tight and turn the orange, you'd be a good result as well. But I don't know if you could hear on Mike, Ella calling keep running.
Yeah, just a little bit light on there by Charlie.
I think I'd do myself an injury with the high fives there giving Ben. You can hear the slap. I've got dodgy shoulders to start with. I think that'd be a...
No, I love it. These are good people. Don't mind to chat, these guys, and I really enjoyed having Tom on the commentary a little while ago. We'll see if we can get another one of the kids on soon. I might leave you with him this time, Andrew. Oh, he's cutting across, but he does want to cut the line. Just short.
Well, got to be brave here and play past that bowl. You either got a dead draw around it or just try and...
Hey, John, is that the John Foot's saying the brown and gold shirt looks great. They've got one to sell. They've actually quite a bright red. Ella's just looking to move Jack. Pushed herself, didn't do no damage.
Well, that's not a bad effort.
Yeah, they're red and gold, and they are one of the better shirts I reckon I've seen. I'd agree with you, John. So give Gunnedah Bowling Club a call. See what you can get.
Talk to Pud.
Oh, there goes. Yeah, well, Pud's just behind us, actually, I think. Just a little bit further to your left, Andrew, there he is. We'll see what we can find out. But Tom just missing everything there, which is close. It's a good choice of shot. Very unfortunate. Still only one down. Ella coming through, looking for Jack. Has got it. Oh, dear.
Got it too much.
Just a little too much of it. Just kicked it out. That was a brilliant shot that just came off a little bit wrong. So one to zone 4.
Well, my mate has said, am I saying I've got a big weight to carry when I play bowls with the dodgy shoulders? And no, I think it's plenty of years of cricket before I started being carried by the albatross. That's the great thing about bowls, though. We develop a network of good mates and almost family. Often we get along better with them than our families.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You can choose your friends.
Just got to keep him off the ginger beer, that's all. The diet ginger beer.
Oh, the one on the next rink. So you're talking about the one that looks like... Oh, that's... Sorry, John. Yeah, I can see that. So that's...
Zone 10.
Zone 10.
Black, white and the gold.
Yeah, a little bit of Richmond about them.
Richmond, that's the river that runs through Lismore.
Is it really?
Yep.
Richmond River?
Richmond and Wilson, two of them.
The Tigers. A few Richmond fans getting around.
The Richmond River comes into Lismore and the Wilson heads out down to Ballina. Richmond might go to Ballina as well. And Tom will draw a forehand. A little bit scattered, the opening bowls of this end compared to what we've been experiencing.
It's really something I have noticed. Sorry. Yeah, it's really something I have noticed going this way. First game was in particular, it was actually a topic of conversation at the other end between the zone managers and the zone people that are here. And so it would seem once again.
Having said that, we've had some great bowls going in this direction.
Oh, it's some absolute crackers. Now we're just running through.
But as I said earlier, I think there's a little bit of perception, and there is a slight difference from end to end. Just the difference in the air conditioning for the open end where the clubhouse is and the other end that's closed, which is the end of the building, end on the green. We are being a little bit quiet here because the mat is just about right in front of our commentary position. So much so that Ben's got the camera out and Tom's just giving him the thumbs up to take the photo.
That's right. I'm just taking shots for the socials, and Tommy saw and gave us a bit of a pose. I like to see that. He's confident in his a bit of an extrovert. I love that. Need characters in a game, and he's one.
I haven't tried to take photos in here since they've upgraded to the LED lights.
It's tough.
But under the old lights, it was a little bit hard to get the right combination of settings.
I'm getting well and truly. Oh, heavyweight here. Oh, great shot.
That was a great bowl by Ella, and he's ripped it right out. They'll be laying a few shots there now, but a little bit of space. Charlie will just try and plonk one back there.
She's watching it intently, and she looked disappointed for a second. It's just got to keep going a little bit.
Yeah, she knew she wasn't quite there.
Yeah, a round of applause. About a foot in front, she said. Ella said.
Well, it is second or third anyway, so it's not too bad. And an end where players are probably struggling just a little bit to find the exact range. Probably a bit shorter than we've had as well too, so it just throws the radar off a little. Charlie just looking for 30 centimetres or so, but has dropped it off rather than putting it on. Nathan Bazant asking if they're Roosters bowls. Oh, Ben is the wrong person to ask whether they're Roosters bowls.
Yeah, they look like Western Bulldogs bowls to me, but that's a good question. I'll get a view on them and tell you.
They're certainly the right colour for the tricolours of the Sydney Roosters football team, but
I'm looking around. It's really surprising that how young some of these guys are. There's Ella just cuts through that gap there. There's some guys around here that look no more than about 11 or 12 years old, and I think the youngest we had up at the Tri-State Series was about 13. Was that right, Charlie, from Victoria? Not sure. Yeah, he's. Yeah.
No, you guys kicked me to the curb for that one. Made me go to the office.
That's right. That's at the end of the office while we sat around in Cabramatta.
Bailey probably thought I wasn't going to fill a bucket with snakes anyway, so I've forgotten to do it for here. So
yeah, we haven't been. We're
snakeless here today.
We haven't been to the shop. Actually, I brought some raspberries. We should be all right. We'll get through today.
Got the bucket in the van. Actually, there's probably about 5 left in it. It didn't get empty last time, so that's because Tomo and Bailey weren't with us.
Actually, that's a disgrace. We can't be having leftover lollies. Oh, Ella's disappointed with that.
Well, bit of a chance for lucky one here. No. Yes. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
So, got away with it. From a reaction, it's not what she planned, but
looked gutted.
Charlie was 12 at the Tri-Series, apparently, Benny.
There you go. Nathan Bazant saying Paul Goddard would be proud of his Bulldogs bowls. You're not wrong, and he'll be cheering after the weekend. Paul Goddard, bowler at Huskerson Bowling Club. Down south of here in a brilliant part of the world. And I get to sing that because that's where I bowl to.
Oh, Charlie, just a little on the shy side here. Not a bad starter, rangefinder.
Yeah, a couple of feet back.
Zach not wasting any time at all on the mat.
Yeah. One of the fastest juniors I've seen on the mat. Does not mess around. And when you can do this, why would you rush? Sorry, why would you waste any time? That's
Well, Ben, the last time I was at this venue for a match of bowls was the World Indoor Championships final.
So you're talking about Omar Sharif?
Aaron Sharif, yes. Another bloke who did not muck around as the marker on that event.
He marked wow.
Nearly had to sprint to get down the other end, not to hold the game up.
I'd like to have seen that. No, just not messing around. Was it?
I had the best for you in the house.
And who was the ladies' champ? Was it Kelsey?
No, a Scottish lady. I marked one of her earlier games, and she was effective. There was a couple of times I thought she's just out of sorts. She was struggling with her bowls, but she just seemed to claw a victory. I thought, well, if you're out of sorts like that and claw a victory, I hate to see what happens when you're on song. And well, she got a couple of them being on song later on and went through and won it. So
yeah, wow. Yeah, Aaron Sheriff beating
Andrew
Kelly from another Australian bowler.
New Zealander.
He's a Kiwi bowler. My apologies, I'll take that back. And if he's watching, sorry about that. That's terrible. But yeah, that's right. It was.
It's almost a hanging offence if you go to New Zealand now.
Well deserved too. Exactly right. So it was Julie Forrest from Scotland beating Caitlin Inch from New Zealand. Caitlin Inch actually plays out of Broadbeach.
I marked one of the games for Caitlin in that as well. Wonderful player.
A lovely person too.
And Zach Miller has set the world on fire with his opening bowls. And the others are just struggling with the length. We've gone from a fairly short to a longer. And it's Zach that's grabbed hold of it. It's a pretty decent effort from Miller as well. That's second shot at worst. It is second, I'd say. Tom, I think he'll just stick with the forehand. He's got everything behind, so trail is really good for him as well. And it's pretty well pointed. It's just going to get the rub off the inside.
And roll down.
Yep.
Great bowling.
So 2, I think, is the state of that head.
Yeah, they're putting on a show, these teenagers. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, John, this is a great game. They're playing, this is a high standard game, without a doubt. A couple of state representatives skipping against each other, and their understudies leading and playing really well.
Oh, I've had the pleasure of being present. I hate to say watching on, but being present and observing quite a number of state junior championships over a long time, and some of the games we've had on are as good as, if not better, than a lot of the games we see at open level, and that's the sort of bowls that are the reason why. Probably a little unlucky that it's probably not shot, but
Charlie
has
Cameron.
given it every chance. Fantastic bowls.
Charlie Cameron, you star. That is an amazing shot. I'm just looking now on the camera. It's pretty close.
And I like this call from Tom. Stick with that forehand. Just get a roll out of their own bowl. If you're a fraction wide, you get the edge of the purple bowl and come in, just like this.
And, yeah, drop that in beautifully. That's perfect.
So, while it might not have been what he was after, that's a nice little backup plan. Had he been right onto the oranges too, he would have probably got the stun and run and brought another one in. Plus, he's blocked up the hand a bit more for the Gunnedah girls.
So pace to arrive.
She's in the right. Oh, she's well.
Just clobbered it into the front bowl of Ella's there, and
gave herself a chance.
Yeah, gave Ella more of a chance here now as well.
That's what it's about. It's about giving your bowl a chance to score. It's not always the one that's pretty. Sometimes it's the one that just gives a little thud and nudge.
Yeah, no, you can't see this at the moment. Ella's over talking to her dad on the sideline here.
Oh, no, it's not. That's
not
Zone 3. Brett Pillar's the coach.
Sorry, I was introduced as Dad
No,
before, so my apologies.
Not Dad.
It is the coach.
Definitely not Dad.
There you go. All right, sorry everyone. That Gunnedah may have caused a scandal. Shut up, Ben. Oh, weight from Zach.
Oh,
dear. Oh, and rolled in as well. Has a shot, at least. Bowls kind of went everywhere, but it's given Ella a pretty good look at the on the forehand there.
Well, can afford to just reach here. Doesn't want to be too heavy though.
Absolutely.
But even with ditch weight, I can't see too much damage. But just poke that jack through the hole. You got your own bowl waiting at the background.
Yeah, lots of options.
You sit either one of the two tricolours behind is good. You hit the shot bowl, you got a chance to run on. The only thing you don't want to do is glance the front one and punch your own out and get your own.
That's it. It's a bit of risk there.
So that's where you have controlled weight, not big.
That's it. There is, like you said, there's big risk there. That one sitting in the head, they move that and then it's a number. So once again, playing weight just to arrive. There's that controlled weight you spoke about. I love the way those tricolour bowls flash in front of us like this. This is very accurate. Oh, it's just... Oh, and rolled down. As we said, was hit her own bowl. Maybe gave herself a bit of a heart attack, but then flopped in next to the jack anyway.
Might have actually made it a bit better for her next shot as well.
Well, there's a 4 sitting out there. With Jack back into the corner. That's what Tom's trying to cover right now. And he has.
Great bowl.
Yeah.
Ella, any contact on this will probably better for her. Just doesn't want to push it out to the right and not go with it. That's the danger if she's under the line and pushes the Cowboys' bowl onto the jack sideways.
Oh, she's close. She's close. Oh, just runs into the front. Oh, wanted the flop.
I think if I was Tom Rich, I'd be...
You'd be looking at taking it.
I'd be saying that'll do me. I mean, you can forehand draw and touch it and make it 3, but you can also forehand draw, touch the second shot and be down. Probably heard the saying my father passed on to me, that a live dog barks a lot louder than a dead lion roars.
Like that.
I think you're the first person that's actually got it.
Took me a second.
He was usually saying hit the ball along the ground and hit a 4 instead of trying to smack it 30 metres past the boundary on the full. Well, yes, playing a positive shot here.
Yeah, it's
not going to reach, so no damage. Be a 1.
Nice and safe. So 1 to zone 4, and the scores are tied on the 5th end. No, that's not true. I've said that incorrectly. Sorry, it's 4 to zone 4 and 5 to zone 3. And
you're trying to confuse me. It's not difficult. Not difficult.
Confusing myself.
We put a pick and 2 picks on a... No, we put 2 shovels against the wall and told you take your pick.
Hearing some big bowls going through on the other end of the green here, because this place does echo. It's great to hear, great to see. These guys have played positive bowls. You want to be a good bowler, you've got to be able to play all the shots.
I've noticed some of the chairs have made their way back to the right on the edge of the green. I push them always back to try and keep people out of the front of the scoreboards.
That's right, the players brought them up to sit on. And some really nice, comfy-looking chairs at the end there. And look after their players here at Warilla. Introduce comfy chairs at Huskisson. People might not want to stand back up to play their shots.
Right, I'm just keeping an eye on the other boards and updating. At least every time we update ours, I'll try and go across the others, so they should be coming through on your ticker.
That's it. So watch that ticker, and don't forget that we're on YouTube as well. I think I shared the post earlier. I just can't remember. There it is. There. Yep. So I've posted the link to the YouTube page again on our Facebook and on our socials. Don't click on any link that's not posted by us, and don't pay for any of these feeds. We don't charge you, and if you are getting charged, it's probably a scammer. Pretty good there by Tom.
Oh, if you really want to pay some money, you could throw some directed to us as the staff Christmas party fund. I think we've got enough for a glass of water so far.
Just tips. Here comes Ella.
Looks pretty well down. Just going to come to speed. Yeah, it's going to get past. That'll be the shot.
That's the number 1. Now, it's a pretty good shot on a hand that has been drawing a lot heavier all day. Nathan Bazant saying you're worth more money than zero there, Andrew.
There you go.
I hope he's talking about you, not me. But, And here comes Tom with those wide drawing bowls.
Nobody's ever paid enough, if you ask them.
Corey Wedlock handed him those bowls earlier. Yeah, you're right. Well, so the ticker's not... Anthony Rich telling us, obviously here watching his son again. It was pretty complimentary of him on the commentary. Still saying something, so we'll have a look at that.
That should be fixed. Yep, it is fixed because the first games have nothing in it.
So that bowl of Ella's still holding shot down there. And Zach's coming down here just to try to move something by the looks of things, at least to rock off Tom's. Here it goes. Just going to edge by the looks. Has rolled forward, but not enough. Yep, Ella calling down that side. That's with the percentage play.
And the good thing there is if you're just a little on the wide side, you get the edge off your own bowl and run in. Or you get the edge of your own bowl and roll it in on its running surface. If you're a little bit long, you come back to those two tricolours at the back, the Cowboys we'll call them.
Comes Zach again. This looks pretty good to there. He's going to get a little hit on his own and push it forward, and that's not enough for shot, but that's made it better and made it easy for his skip. That's pretty good play. Here comes Charlie.
Is that your fan club on the commenting on the Facebook post there, Ben?
Yeah, I've got a... I recruit all my family members for that. That's my Uncle Stephen. Like I said, he's in South Australia somewhere at the moment. I think on his way to Melbourne. Oh, yes, and punched that forward. So Ella's bowl's actually in a far better position now.
Yep, that's not a bad result. Probably not what you'd been trying to play, but now does mean that you're a bit more delicate, though. You've got 3 bowls there to roll up on that centre line just off. Need to make sure you're around those. Whereas he's also looking at that same...
the same little window there on the left side of the screen now.
Lovely little channel in there.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking for anything dramatic, just draw or just over the draw. Got a little crunch on his own bowl and ran past.
Yeah.
Ella will do the same.
Yeah, she won't be looking to play as much weight, I'd suggest.
The scores from the other games will go through on the ticker underneath our main scoreboard. And if you're looking for the results from round 1, they're available. You can go to a couple of places. You can go to the Bowls Now app. Touch on results down the bottom, New South Wales. And you're looking for the State Junior Championships and then pairs. And pretty much the same thing if you go to the Bowls New South Wales website. That's bowlsnsw.com.au. Hover your mouse on competitions. From the drop-down, click Bowls Link Results, and that'll take you through to the same page with all the events. And if you're looking for the draws for the over 40 pairs, we're not quite that efficient. They are coming. We are working on them at the moment. 230 odd entries, a good result.
Yeah, massive amount of entries. I'm excited. I'm entered in that one as well. And the big question, I guess, is have you got the clubs organised?
They're coming. Trying to match them up to the
regions and to the locals.
Yeah, to who's got to play, and sometimes not the easiest thing to do. A lot more entries in some areas than others, so...
Yeah, definitely. I did notice that. I noticed the South Coast was a little bit light on, which is a shame, but my club did manage to get 4 sets of pairs.
So we will have 32 pairs going through to the state finals at Grandviews.
Oh, pretty good. On that swooping hand a bit there, but Jesus holds to that spot there and then just moves. And not the weight, but really safe. And 1 to the girls from zone 3.
Now the over 40s pairs will be one weekend. In fact, a lot of the qualifying may even get through in one day. With 32 going through, around to 40 entries, just under. It'll be 1 in 8 goes through. So sections of 4 or sections of 3. 1 in 8 on average. You might have 2 post-sectional games at most. Zach Miller just trying to get around Charlie Cameron's bowl. Gets his skipper's applause. May have just gone a little too far to get shot, but good home, good position. So we've got a special guest commentator coming in now. One of Illawarra's players, Flynn Cooper, currently Warilla Bowls. Happened to have played pennants with his grandfather a few years ago and with his father recently.
Yeah.
So Flynn, welcome.
Thank you, Andrew.
Now playing at the Gorillas.
Yeah.
Good opening win for you guys this morning. Gets you the bye in this round.
Yeah.
Had a clash this afternoon.
Pretty good.
And also had a game for the state over the weekend. Or
Yeah,
just
in
gone.
Tri-Series at Cabra Manor.
Yep. Probably not quite as successful as you'd hope, but a great experience, a good lead-up.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
Oh, there's some pretty handy bowlers in amongst that mob as well, so...
Definitely. Great up-and-coming bowlers.
And you've got your round 3 game coming up this afternoon, or this evening. Who have you got? Let's have a look. Okay, so you're playing these guys in the Zone 4 boys in the round 3.
Yeah.
So you'll be hoping the girls can register a win, just to
Would be nice.
put them under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
But guaranteed your game will have an influence over who gets through. So do you join in bowls with the family connection with?
Yeah, still play social with my granddad and occasionally with my dad as well.
You carry old Lugsy, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, he always lets me skip in the social.
Oh, if you're watching on, Kenny, shout out to you.
Shout out.
Proud dad would have been watching on this morning too, I'd imagine. I actually played second on the rink with Ken and a couple of other nice guys from Siddos a few years ago. So, and Ella Cameron, lovely little bowl, drags it around the corner. She'll be holding...
Great bowl.
Well, not holding one, that's one down. But, the white bit is the Cowboys tricolour. Boy, oh boy, that's a tight head now. Tom just looking for the safe backhand. I'll call the tactics, Flynn.
Oh, I'd probably say just looking to draw a little touch can give him 2. Just pulling up a little bit short right now.
What do you think the girls will play now?
Oh, maybe I'd probably be playing under Tom's orange bowl, maybe looking just to sit onto Ella's Or maybe just grab the jack. Probably I'd go on to Ella's bowl on bowl.
So a nice positive backhand draw.
Yeah, positive.
Up and over your own. You get contact there, you've got a couple of chances. You can grab the jack and come through. This is another one of those ones where you don't try and be too delicate. You've just got to be up and about.
Play with confidence.
It looks like they're going to come forehand.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure what they're trying to do there. It's maybe looking for a bit of contact on the side bowls to sit them through. Good weight for a draw. And we just got the chimes of the clock again. That's
comes around every hour.
keep looking around to see whose phone's going off.
Not far here from Zach. Probably just grabbing the short. Oh.
Well, it's the orange one come up. I think that actually strengthens the case to go backhand. And that's maybe what, and that's what Ella's looking at.
Good call from Ella.
Get the inside of the orange onto your own. I don't think there's much danger of grabbing your own and not getting some sort of result.
Not far, just got to get down. Great effort.
Oh, it's another ball in the head though. That's a good result. Well, I think Tom's trying to beat them to the shot. He's trying to land the inside of the orange bowl. I actually think if he punches that right in the middle, he's got more chance. Will not be too upset with this result though. It goes through and behind. We've got a question about the over 40s pairs being between 40 and 59 years. It was specifically aimed at those over 40 who weren't eligible for the senior pairs. So that was specifically aimed that way. It may be that we'll consider change to that if people petition, but that's the way it was designed. So Ella now looking for a run into the head, not too far off.
Great ball from Ella Cameron.
Grab the one.
Great shot.
Two seconds for Tom is the answer from Zach. Can he see that shot bowl though? It looks like there's a lot of traffic in the way. Maybe looking for the cannon through his own bowls out to the left of screen. Controlled weight coming through. Well, takes one of his own out but sits. Probably still just the one. Don't think the front one's come into count. Ella's going to go and have a look just to see where everything lay in the head.
I'd probably look to just to play towards the back bowl. It's probably what they're looking for, just to play a little bit through. So maybe just play for a little bit of cover, I reckon.
Yeah, well, you have a look at the back of the head. It's all zone 4, the orange and the two yellow, blue, white tricolours. The backmost of those is off screen at the moment. But that jack goes back without anything else. It's 3, maybe even 4 if the bowl that they play with goes through. So yes, cover. A little bit of protection is prudent. Ella's going to play a forehand. Nice positive draw on that forehand side. Make sure you get back to the others. If you happen to fall inside, you can even count and get a little bit of cover. Just needs a little bit of width to get round that.
Oh.
Well, it's probably good enough to get another one in there. A bit fortunate. But also, may have just opened up an opportunity. Tom Rich just in front of us. He's looking down that line. Can he get underneath that bowl and get that shot right in the middle is the question. Be a tough shot.
Pretty tough shot for Tom. He's using Aero Quantum, so it'll be tough for him to hold and just rip. Does look to be playing the forehand.
Yeah, well, he looks like he is considering going quick. But the danger there is too that if you get the second shot bowl onto the orange behind, could well face a count of 4. May actually, I'm looking at it, might be better off to play the backhand through his own bowl. And he is going forehand. Just not going to quite get through. It is another 2 shots. To zone 3. Probably not what we were expecting here either. The boys probably better known. Let's try and check along the scores. Zone 5 leading 6-5 after 7 over zone 7. Zone 2 7-4 leaders over zone 8. Also after 7 ends. Zone 15 standing in front of their board, so I can't tell there. Zone 10 4. Zone 13 9 after 7 ends. That's 2-9 after 6. Zone 2 leading zone 15 9-2 after 6 ends.
Good start here from Zach.
Yep. Charlie just a little through with her opening effort.
Great shot from Charlie.
And you may have heard the big
Great shot.
cheer from the Gunnedah Goons fan club.
They've got a lot of supporters here.
Well, they're probably all related too. No, it's a big family unit, a big family atmosphere in Gunnedah. It's like a tree with all sorts of different fruit hanging from it. And the Gunnedah fellas, well, they won't mind me having a little joke at their expense there.
You crack me up.
I know all the people from Gunnedah, they're good people. They love enjoying themselves. Someone thinks Charlie's only 12. I'm not really sure. Our gentleman never discloses a lady's age, though. Pretty well down from Ella. Just wants to get in behind. Yeah, good home.
Great positioning bowl there.
Well, if you're going to miss, you're going to miss long. But what it has done is just added a little more complexity, sitting next to the opponent's bowls. Tom just wants one close to start with, I think, but wouldn't mind a little tickle round the corner.
Great bowl from Tom. He's got a flop in as well. Yeah, great shot.
Brilliant. Be one shot Ella, I think she's playing the backhand. Might have been more advantageous to play the forehand to push her own up. Can't see the jack on that hand is the only downside. Just going to fade slightly under. Another ball in the head's pretty good. Tom's just going to follow his own bowl down again. Just going to go underneath. It's not a bad home at all. The danger for Gunnedah pair here is if they play the backhand and get contact on that jack, it could spit out to the right of screen and they hang on the orange bowler before down.
Could go real pear-shaped there.
It's a possibility on the forehand as well if you punch your own bowl onto the jack. So
yeah, that's probably what I'd be looking for as well for zone 3s, looking just to punch it up.
Just get a little tiny half, just an up and over. Well, they're going to stick with the backhand side. Maybe not a bad option. I think from Charlie's reaction there that she thinks she's under the line. It's contact on her own bowl's not too bad though. Just going to fade through. Actually, would have liked a bigger chunk of that bowl. Push it further across. Zach also on that backhand
Touch
draw.
heavier side.
He's going to get best back out of it. Quite a bit heavier than he wanted to be. And anybody who started the rumour that Ben's only given up the microphone so he could eat raspberries, he's nodding along and saying, yeah, it's completely true.
Great effort from Charlie.
Just needs a little contact. Well, I think it's just fallen out.
Just out.
I think that's made the head better for them, though. Yeah, I think I like Tom's call here. Play the forehand. Play their shot for them. If you're just underneath and drag that jack, you make a big count. And if you do hit the purple bowl and stay, well... Well, that's actually made it better for zone 3, I think. They need to contact on the front bowl now.
Still a tough shot. They just got to get contact on the front just to get Tom's out. The thing is, if they grab the jack, it could make them 3, maybe 4 down. So, interesting to see what Ella plays here.
And either hand's got the same danger. It's going to be backhand. Wants to come just underneath.
Looks like it's going to sit on Zach's back one. Yeah. That's a real good shot for zone 3.
Well, that's where you wanted one. Well, Tom. Just going to fade underneath here. Good thing for Ella, just a little settle, walk down, have a look. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing, have it clear in your mind. You don't want to go in with 2 shots in your mind, because when you've got 2, you play neither. You need to get focused on what you're going to play, pick your line and your weight, and just execute that with nothing else in your mind. Ella's been down, made her mind up. Hopefully, anyway. There's a shot available here. Backhand just needs to reach her front second shot. Just enough to give that a little kick. Can also get a little contact on the jack and it'll spring forward.
Got to get down.
Oh, just going to run
That
out of
is
steam.
a great effort.
And I'm going to almost guarantee that Tom's not going to play his last bowl unless he thinks he's down.
Yeah.
He had a good look.
I think they are going to take the one.
That's unless he thinks he's down. He's got 3 right round it. Oh, he's winding up. He must think he's down. Going big.
Ooh.
That's gone out, I think. Yep, we've got a replay that one, I think. Ball's been kicked in, dead end.
Dead end.
Well, must have been that zone 3 were holding then. A little deceptive.
Yeah. Looked from our angle that Tom's back bowl had the shot, but
Well, that saying that the camera never lies is untrue when you're looking at a bowls match through the live stream. There is a little bit of angle that we have to contend with, so not always going to get it right. No updates on the boards on the green. So our ticker still has the score as per the boards. A couple of ends just finishing, so there may be an update in a moment. Ella's willing this one to go on. Well, it's just a little bit short, but great starter. Gets applause and congratulations from sister. Zach's got a good one as well. Finishes a little bit behind, probably 1 down at the moment. 1 up for Gunnedah. See Michael Wilkes taking notes there, sharpening the crayon, ready to write things down. Got the tongue hanging out of the side of the mouth, just trying to get the letters right so he gets a red sticker from the teacher. Well, the Gold Star might take it a bit far, Shaz. We are blessed with some of the people involved in our junior program here in New South Wales. Michael Wilkes has come on board. 487 games for Australia or thereabouts. Close enough. 2 million games for Victoria, wasn't it, Wilksy? Sharon Renshaw, been one of our coaches for a while too. Been in the Aussie squad. Played for New South Wales a few times. Gets to have a trip away to Commonwealth Games based on her knowledge and experience to commentate. Can't get her on ours though. She says, no.
looks like a
Great bowl from Ella.
good shot from Ella.
We've got a couple of exciting new prospects too, willing to lend their hand. Tash Van Eldick and Beck Lord both putting their hands up to say they'd assist. The Energizer Bunny, Johnny Rhoda, still involved. Gav Holburn. Who have I missed? Oh, Paul Russell. Paul Sullivan. I'll get it right eventually. Keep thinking of Paul Russell because he plays bowls at Soldiers Point. Gotta get him mixed up.
Looks to be another great shot here from Ella.
Just wants contact on
flop
her
it in.
own.
Yeah, good shots.
Contact on her own just was the crowning glory. Tom facing trouble again. Forehand draw. Well, he's just going to be reaching.
Probably looking just to sit Ella's back bowls.
I like the intent here.
Not far. Just needs to hold.
Friendly little glide. It'll plop down. Close to shot.
Yeah. I think that is the one.
Yeah, I think that fell in nicely. Zone 3 will get first crack at this. Couple of chances here, do you think, Flynn?
Yeah. I reckon... Oh, I'd probably be looking maybe backhand, just looking just a little trail maybe for 3. If it goes through, back 1 down, probably just unlucky.
Well, Ella's just called her to go through. I think it's just getting that cover in, putting the roof on the house.
Yeah.
And they're being very positive. Good body language from both Charlie and Ella. They're not letting anything get on top of them. They're just saying, well, you know what, we're here to play. We're here to enjoy ourselves. Give each other the high five, encouragement. I think they got the boys under pressure.
Yeah. They're going real strong, these Zone 3.
That's good weight from Zach. Just going to finish him behind. Good place. Yep. So there it is. I think Flint is exactly as he called, that backhand side.
No.
I was going on the forehand. That's not too bad at all.
Looks like a good effort here from Zach.
Well, don't think it changes the shot at all.
Yeah.
Well, Phil Bradbury reckons this is the best 2x2x2x2 pairs game been streamed in years.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty big call, but it
Very
certainly
big
is very entertaining. Seen some crackers. Pretty hard to go past the Champ of Champs final a month ago or so. But yes, certainly plenty to be enthralled with in this game. They are turning on the talent. They're being very positive, and much to everyone's delight, they've grasped the concept of stand away from the centre line. Haven't needed to use the joke about lasers or electroshock therapy. Well,
Ooh.
that's giving it
Changes
a
up the
little
head a
open
little
up.
bit.
Well, Tom's lining up on the forehand. I do like the thing from the call from Zach is to play that forehand. Be positive.
Yeah. Maybe even a backhand draw, just looking touch behind, because that's probably what Zone 3 are looking for, just for a little forehand shot. So maybe just maybe a foot behind.
Yeah, colours are not a bad idea. I think the attacking option's been taken though. He wants to try and get to his own bowl. It's a little clack on his own bowl. He's going to get a shot. He's got another one in there. I think the idea was you had a chance to get a winner off your own, or you get your own fair in the middle. You turn the Zone 3 bowl out and lay 2 or 3. You've got her own bowl at the back, yep. get just around the purple at the front. Get the jack right back. You can be 2. You can't see off screen at the bottom. There is a purple Charlie Cameron bowl just 30, 40 centimetres on the green. It's off screen at the bottom. Just don't know whether you can get back hard enough on that forehand side to get it. The live view certainly looks like you can. I'm not sure how far back you can get it.
Playing confident weight here.
I think she's under the line. Just going to bang into the shorter ones. Yep, now you see there the indication from Tom indicated a spot about a metre or so behind. So that's what they're going to look to do. Get the onto the orange shot bowl, turn it through, which takes out the nearest bowl. Get that and the jack at the same time. You've got a chance to make a treble, maybe even 4.
Even if he sits on his own, he could still flop in and causing the jack to go forward a bit for a shot.
It doesn't look like it's coming back quick enough.
Looks to be touch wide.
So it'll be a single.
That'll be 1 to zone 4.
Okay, so what tactic will I adopt now? Considering the length to play.
Yeah. Looks like Matt's going back and maybe he might be trying a longer length. Or no. Maybe sure.
T to T.
No, they're opting for minimum.
Oh, T to 23.
T to 23.
And I don't know if that's going to make the...
No.
Well, sometimes you're better off to sacrifice your minimum length just to make sure you get more than minimum.
Yeah.
But you play what you think you're going to get the best advantage on. So the girls will throw straight back, what they have been. Didn't miss that one by much, but just enough to not even warrant the umpire's call. But minimum distance quite clearly marked on the side of the green, so... Well, Barbara Green, I wholly agree that our advertisers shouldn't use visions of bowlers for retirement village or funeral homes, but I can guarantee you next time there's something about superannuation retirement funds appears on the TV, the news cameras will go and film their local bowling club on a Wednesday morning when it's Pensioners' Day. Much to my disgust, but then again, maybe we should be harnessing that and recruiting in the pensioners' age as well.
Good.
So we are playing 15 ends in these games, 3 games today. So our third game is due to kick off at approximately 6 p.m.
Oh.
We did start at midday today. And how good is that head?
Yeah.
So our midday start was designed to allow the players to get here after their weekend, gives the people a little bit more time to travel. Finish late because even when we do finish at 4 o'clock, the kids are out rolling up for 3.5 hours anyway. So we'll put them to use. We will be underway again for the next 4 days at 9:45 a.m. Just a little bit later start than our usual events. recognising that we do have a couple of later finishes, but also because when we did put in place the program for this event, we were in the middle of the COVID type restrictions, and the club was strictly not opening before 9 a.m. They weren't allowed to, so it's a 9 a.m. open and 9:45 a.m. start, just to give us time to get everything set, get people ready to go. 3 games of 15 today, semi-final, final tomorrow, and then round 1 of the singles tomorrow afternoon. Big day on Wednesday with round 2 and 3 of the singles, then semi-final, final. So our singles finalists will have a big day. And then fours, Thursday, 3 rounds, and semi-final, final Friday.
Not far here from Ella. Oh.
Pretty well pointed, good weight. And this has been a great clash. Again, she gave herself a chance to score. I'm enjoying the fact that we've got a few of the juniors around to jump in and join in commentary. So just a reminder, our guest commentator for this match so far is Flynn Cooper, who bowls here now out of the Warilla Bowling Club. Also debuted for the Junior Blues early over last week with the tri-series at Cabramatta. So got to be in camp with Ella in the Blues.
Yeah, got to be in camp. Great team bonding, all hang out with each other, great time.
Had to put up with Wilkesy though.
Yeah, Wilkesy was a bit of a problem, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a killjoy he is.
Wilkesy was great though. Fun to be with.
We do try to make it an enjoyable experience, even though we are aiming to win. It's a focus, but not the focus. We want our junior bowlers to be good, solid people.
Looks like Tom Bowles just flopped in, make it look better for zone 4.
Well pointed from Charlie. Plenty of arm waving going on. Just going to split the gap. Well, if you're asking what bowls they're using, it's lawn bowls. The exact make and model. I can tell you there's 2 arrows because arrows are the tricolours. The orange looks like the popular Taylor GTR colours, but not sure. Ben might have taken note what bowls they were using. Yes, he is. He's actually going to type the reply in. I will get in trouble one day answering lawn bowls when I ask what they're using.
I think Tom's using Aero Quantums. I think Zach's got the Optima.
Oh, Charlie's just going to be a little bit under with that one.
Yeah.
Do feel that it is 1 at the moment to zone 4, Tom with the bowl just behind. But not a lot in that.
Tom playing confident weight.
Well, that sort of weight, just wonder whether he's down or he's just trying to rip out the purple bowl. But
it's hard to see from here. I mean, looks to be Tom holding 1, but depends what it looks like from over there.
Not going to try and get his attention to ask either. We're not going to distract him.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 bowls left this end.
I think he might be playing a bit confident here. And confident weight.
So he wants to get the bowl out and then the jack as well.
Oh.
Well, no thought of not playing, so... Well, I don't know if either team's claiming this at the moment. They're both looking at it going, oh, not sure.
Might have to get the tape out. Oh, looks to be 1 to zone 3.
So 9-5 after 9 ends. There's a couple of scoreboards seem to have changed a little oddly, but we are reporting exactly what's on the scoreboard on your ticker. Jack is down to the tee. Not a bad start. Just needed a little more grunt behind that one.
Looks to be a good bowl here from Zach.
So Ella and Charlie had a bit of a loss in their first game against Jacob Aitken and Travis Moran at 27-11. So they would need a massive win in this to be a chance to win the section and progress to the semis. They are certainly showing that they can play.
Yeah.
The Zone 16 pair of Jacob and Travis would be cheering on the girls, knowing that a victory from them strengthens their position with a strong win. And with the score at the moment being 10-5 after 9, if it was the same margin at the end, they'd have a 21 advantage, so they'd need to be beaten by 11 or 12, which they'd be confident to defend in a 15-end game, but well, stranger things have happened.
Not far here from Ella.
Great
She's
ball.
got the jack.
Yep. So the Zone 3 girls, they'd need to push their margin out to 17 or 18 really to have any chance to win the section. And then they would be relying on Zone 4 having a good win over Zone 16 in the third round. But I think they'd be happy to try and just record a good win in their opening game. So in Section 1, we have that's the one with 4 players in it. 12 and 15 who are playing each other at the moment were the opening game winners.
Oh.
with margins of 18 and 9 respectively. So they'd be looking to stake a stranglehold on the section with victory there. 12 leading 11-6 after 10 ends. In section 2, Zone 6 had an opening win, and 10 and 13 now playing off. 13 now leading that
Not far yet
11-6.
Great shot there from Tom.
Zone 6 sitting pretty at the top. Zone 16, of course, won this one by 16. So Charlie and Ella need a good win to be in that. And in section 4, Zone 9 had a 9-shot victory in the opening game over Zone 7, and Zone 5 currently lead 12-5 after 9 over Zone 7 in the second round. And Zone 5 and Zone 9 will be our third round streaming match. Positive forehand draw for Charlie.
Looks to be in the area.
Just needs to get around that one.
Yeah, just got the short bowl.
Zach. Yeah, Tom said stay wide and hurry. Just a bit under what was required for both. I don't think Ella needs anything more than a fraction of grass from a previous. And she's just pulled that one across as well. Tom's cheering this one in.
Looks like a good line. Just needs to cease. I reckon that bowl will come in real handy for Zone 4.
Well, anything between the jack and the ditch is good when the jack's past the 2 metre mark.
Tom just needing this bowl to come back in, but looks to be a touch heavy.
Thanks, Rosemary. It appears that the link on the ticker is not coming through correctly. It's just the first item that's coming up repeatedly. Got our technical experts look into it. Ella's just going to zip through with her last bowl there. Tom just needs a positive draw. Toucher wouldn't hurt. It's not going to quite reach. Be another single to Zone 4. Just 3 shots in this now.
Hopefully they can get this jack roll right this time.
I'm not sure the board's right. Scoreboard on their rink says 5:10 after 9. I've got 6:09 after 10. I'll credit them as having it right. I'll put a 2 up against that and make it 6:10, but not sure. They've gone shorter length. Tee to just past the minimum distance.
Great shot here from Zach.
Great starter.
Great starter.
One thing you need to remember on the shorter length end is you still got to take grass. A lot of people they adjust their angle too much in, thinking it's not going to turn as much. Still need to keep the angle the same.
2 great bowls there from Zach.
Little unfortunate for Zach though, he's finished just wide, made a channel.
Yeah.
Charlie, looks to be a better grass line, being urged.
Needs to hold. Great effort there.
Just a little positive. All right, Tom. Got first use here. You wouldn't mind a little change up here. Just touch her, set the side bowl. Just make it that little more difficult for his opponent.
That's pass. That's going to come real handy there.
It's positive from Ella. Charlie's willingness.
Ooh.
One of the dangers though with these short length end is you attack, you finish up 2 or 3 metres past, give your opponent an opportunity to score a big count. Tom's pretty well pointed here.
Likes it. Oh.
Yep, got the little
Great
sit and
shot.
stay. That's changed up the head nicely. That's just made it that bit harder for zone 3.
Any touch on Zach's bowl is just going to go to Zach's back one, which is good for zone 4. Ella's not far. Found the same gap.
But again, good 3-4 metres through. 3 down now. Zach, backhand draw. A little bit of cover there. Yeah, confident draw. Just going to go around there. A bit quick again. Couple of players out having a role in the spare rinks like they've been allocated to. Not quite as popular as it was in the first round. Zach right back. Well, they're going to change their focus again and decide to be into it.
Playing more aggressive.
Might need a bit of luck here.
Oh.
Well, yeah, got a little bit of luck, but no real change.
Makes it a lot better though for zone 3. Probably just looking just to sit on Zach's, but Tom does. Tom might change it up a bit.
Really would like a toucher here, I'd say.
Little touch just to tuck it away will probably be the best result here for zone 4.
Don't want to block the hole up to make it a huge target, that's all. Well, Ella, big bowl here. Needs to get down. I think she had the right idea, just slightly pushed it a bit harder than she intended. You choose what you're going to do. You either you play it properly. Be a chance they'd have a big drive. And I could imagine some of the better players doing that. Because the danger is you miss, you open the door. Already 4 down. Looking at 5 with this one.
Not they like this.
No, it's going to run through, so. A little bit of doubt.
Look to be playing aggressive to the back. I think they've got best back as well, so that might what be. I think that's what they're looking for.
Well, the bowls are jack high, so.
Yeah. Ella did signal to go a little bit heavier, and does look like what. That looks like what she's going to play.
Didn't get that one away well.
Looks to be.
That'll be 4.
That'll make it all square.
So I'm pretty sure we'll see the same length again from the zone 4 boys.
Next few ends will be critical for both sides here.
So we're just doing around the rinks. Zone 5 leads zone 7. 17 shots to 5 after 11 ends. Zone 2 leads zone 8, 14-5 after 11 ends. Zone 12 leads zone 6, 15-6 after 11 ends. And zone 13 leads zone 10, 13-6 after 13 ends.
Great line there for Zach, just
That should just go through the progress.
need his weight, that's all.
So we have 11 ends completed, it's 10 all, 4 ends remaining. Jack is directly in front of our commentary position. Charlie Cameron About 75 centimetres or so straight behind. Here's the shot bowl. Zach Miller about a metre or so behind with his bowl. And then the others are good. Charlie's bowl's good 2 metres short. More, 2.5. Tom's just through. That's the second shot. Ella, backhand draw. Just going to be under the line. Will she pick up the jack or slice it? Just going to run past. Don't know if that one counts. Tom just looking to drop half a metre of weight.
Likes this better, Tom. Sees the cease. Great shot from Tom. Great bowl.
Ella just needs to follow that down. Little contact, trail. Tuck that around the corner to her own to make 2 or 3. Just be positive. Not trying to go big weight. I think that's what's happened on these shorter ends though. The girls have just been a little quick. Good choice here. Forehand draw. Just wants to get around the front down to the shot or even past. That'll be good enough to count. The call from Ella was just trying to get that jack. Well, it's just going to slightly miss the call from Tom to Zach. Was he need a metre or so in the last? It's, yeah, anything up to about 1.3 metres would be good. Ideally, that one would have been back to the 2 bowls just behind on the right, oh, sorry, the left of screen. Well, it's brought their bowl up to be second. A little shimmy and roll. So the conversation from Tom to Jack to Zach was still coming forehand side, same idea, cover and count. So he's just trying to get just in behind the jack and be inside the 2 zone 3 bowls that are just to the back left.
So they're probably looking to sit either or. Great shot there from Tom.
He's exactly what he wanted, his count and cover. She hasn't
looks
set
to
this
be
one.
A bit shorter here. Tom probably just looking to play same bowl, I reckon. Yeah, there's the call there from Zach.
Yep. So just a reminder, we do have another game for you this evening. Will be Zone 5, Brad Farlow and Katie Astley. And they'll be taking on Zone 9, Belrose's Scott Brannigan brothers, Riley and Ethan. Tom draws another bowl. And
They're playing a bit more aggressive here. Interesting to see what happens.
Just right round it.
Pack.
3.
Really finding their groove now, zone 4 with these shorter ends. They'll probably keep it up with the short.
So 3 ends to go.
Why not?
Did you hear Ben say you two could look like me? I think he's writing a horror story. Well, the short length end continues. We are 2 metres, not quite, above minimum. Hello, Bugman. Welcome to the broadcast. Paul Lewin saying go zone 4. Paul, one of Parks Railway's finest. That's a great start from Zach Miller.
They've really found their rhythm here on these shorter ends, so don't see why they'd stop.
Just as importantly too, they've just thrown the rhythm off for their opponents.
Yeah.
Ella and Charlie were playing very well on the longer lengths. They just haven't quite adjusted quite as well on the shorter. I think a couple of times they've had that just over the draw type weight intention, but have been a little bit overly heavy. And just as I've said that, Charlie's actually played the really good weight with that one, so just took him a little longer to settle in, but it's cost him a few ends. And they've dropped 8 in 3 ends after leading 10-5 after 9. And now down 13-10 after 12. 3 ends to go. And about now, we're really glad that we are playing indoors. Because we look out through the glass windows opposite us, there's a apricot or peach tinge to the darkening sky. Which those who live around here means it's time to rug up outside. It's getting cold. Maybe not quite Perisher Valley, but still cold for here.
Tom probably looking just to get to Zach's here.
That one's,
Yeah.
Same thing up at Foster that ticked through. Maybe
Didn't like that one, but he'll probably look to correct.
Google there. What I've usually found is that it's changed the settings and on studio it says start again when you reach the end, and sometimes
Playing a bit aggressive here. See what the result is, and good shot there from Ella. She's spread it out a bit more drawing room for zone 3.
Well, it's popped out into the open.
If I'm zone 3 right now, I'm probably just looking just to get the map back. Looking just to length it out a bit, because zone 4 boys, they're really liking these shorter lengths.
You can get one on it, get them control of the length back. Couple of games look like they've finished. One game in particular. Getting into the closing stages of this round, and we've got our next game due to start at 6. We may get on a little earlier. We will afford the players a little break for a drink and a comfort stop between the completion of this round and the start of the next, as Charlie Cameron plays an absolute ripper.
It's got the shot as well. Probably looking just to go under the orange, sit onto the purple, or go in close.
Wouldn't mind a toucher either here. Edge off that. No, he's just going to get it solid. Well, the call is to sit the Cowboys bowl through. To me, that says you're not holding. Thought she had got shot.
I do think Zone 3 are holding right now. Ella signalled they were holding one, so
Yeah,
we'll see what happens here.
I suppose he's looking to be positive. If it is one to zone 3, I think Tom's got that backhand side. Just down through the shot bowl. Get the little straight and then pick up the jack.
I think Tom's looking just to sit on the Cowboy here. Calls it to hurry.
Well, that hand too, he can give that half a roll and it'll be shot.
Ella's probably looking just to sit on Zach's bowl here for 2. Not far here from Ella. Needs to get down. That's a great shot.
Yep, I think she's rolled it far enough.
Yep.
He says one down. I think if I was Tom, I'd be tempted to play that inside out backhand.
Yeah.
Looking for the jack, trail it back to myself.
I probably would have looked for that too, but looks to be in the area.
You had to play a
Just going
perfect
through.
bowl on that hand to get shot, that's all.
Yeah.
So that other hand you had a chance to get a little straight and off any of those bowls, trail the jack straight back. We've got to say yes, both of these skippers in this game played in the Grade 2 Open State Pennant Finals. Tom for Mudgee, who were runners-up, I believe. And Ella for Gunnedah Services and Bowling. So Gunnedah girls do get 1. 2 ends to go, 2 shots the difference. 13-11 after 13. To have some games finalised.
Yeah. Looks like they'll be playing more of a longer length here, maybe to change it up a bit. The boys were looking pretty strong on the shorter end, so probably looking just to length it out to the tee. Looks in the area here. Just behind. Good starter there for zone 3.
This is a massive finish for zone 4 as well. A loss could be disastrous with zone 16 having a really good margin in their opening game.
Good bowl here from Zach.
So 2 games completed.
No.
Good start here for zone 4. Tom's just going to come back to the closest zone 3 bowl. Good home. Big difference is if zone 4, even a draw is good enough for them. They all play zone 16 in the last game. Was zone 16 with a plus 16 margin. If zone 4 lose this game, they would need to win by a reasonable margin. 9 or maybe 10 even. But a draw or a victory means it's all down to whoever wins. No margin required. A big couple of ends in context of this entire championship for the Zone 4 boys. So the Zone 3 girls just looking to finish on a high. Their campaign won't continue after this game. They needed to get back into a positive margin, and that's not going to happen. But it could if they picked up. Well, no, it's not going to happen. They needed 16. And they're 2 behind with 2 to play.
Close here from Charlie. Just needs to hurry. Great
Good effort. The second shot.
Looks close here from Zach.
Just wants it to get right down.
That's
It'll
real
count.
good there. Counter as well. Needs to hold.
Little scrape.
Oh.
And, well, has it flopped enough?
We'll see. Tom signals the 1.
So just a reminder, you are watching the 22-23 New South Wales State Junior Championships. We're coming to you live from Warilla Bowls and Recreation Club with the pairs round 2 clash. Well, it's not all the action for today. In about 3/4 of an hour or just behind, just a bit less maybe, we'll have round 3 coming to you. And then we'll pick up action in the semi-finals tomorrow from 9:45am. Oh, Tom, he's just punched right through there. A little unlucky.
Not the result they wanted.
Sorry, Zach's done that. So, there's a chance here for Ella to play a forehand. Just come round to their own shot bowl and sit the closest of the zone 4 bowls. One roll out of it. Not even that, just stand it up. Doesn't want to be too aggressive, just wants to make sure it gets into there.
Not far here from Ella. Little promotion or...
Oh, lovely little scrape to miss the jack. It's a good home. Had perfect weight just to turn that Cowboys
drive
bowl.
here from Tom.
Oh, he's got his own. Well,
Ouch.
Zach says 2 down. Ella now, just a nice draw. Make it 3. Grandstand finish. Tom has got another bullet left in the gun though.
Good line here from Ella.
Roll her own.
Roll on, yep. That makes it a lot better for zone 3.
Well, might have brought another 1 or 2 in as well.
Could be holding 4. Even, I mean,
Very close.
could be even 5 with the back one, but I favour it for 4. Judging from the camera angle, I think it's 5.
That is a huge bowl. Not sure about that back purple one though. The one out to the right looks green, blue and white on the camera, but it's definitely yellow, blue and white. White balance with the carpet and the LEDs just add a little. Tom, huge bowl to draw in here.
He doesn't like it.
He really doesn't like it.
Well, grandstand finish coming into the last.
I think it's maybe 4. 1 removed, 2 removed, 3 removed,
This will be 4.
4 removed.
I
We'll look at the 5th one.
think it's 5. Yeah, I think they're getting the tape out.
Out comes the lie detector. Couple to challenge it though.
I'd probably go out to Zach's wing bowl as well.
Oh, I probably would have measured the purple bowl first and just gone round to the others. That is the shortest one.
Ooh, 4.
So 0-4, we're playing the last end and it's 15-13. Zone 3 leading. So we'll just give you a final little wrap on the other rinks. Zone 5 and Zone 7. It's leading 17-7 after 13 ends Zone 5. Zone 2 has defeated Zone 8 20 shots to 5. where 13 ends in, or 15 are now rolling their bowls back. It was 17-8 after 14 ends. Zone 12 defeating Zone 15. Zone 13 won 14-7 over Zone 10. That match completed. On our last end, Charlie Cameron, decent starter. Nearly 2 metres through though. 2 shots the difference. And we're on the preferred length for Zone 3, the longer length. Zach, he's just a little bit shy with his opening bowl. It'll be the shot. Charlie may have overcorrected on this one. Zach, no need to change. Just play your draw. Trust that you'll go past your own. It's going to be right to the back with this one.
Stay up.
Well, Ella can land a stinging blow now if she can draw one very close. They'll need more than just one there.
What makes it really good for Zone 4 is that they have last bowl. I feel like that's a big factor when you have to go into the last end.
That's at least one factor, yes. I always choose to play last bowl if I've got the choice. Win the toss of a match, I'll give that away. Ella, forehand draw. We are right down near the clubhouse end with the jack. Do need to give just that little bit more width on these lengths.
Good bowl here from Ella.
That is a good start.
That puts the pressure on Zone 4 to chuck some close.
Jamie Nabby's volunteering to come and do some commentary.
Oh. Didn't see Jamie here.
He's been watching. He says you've done a great job, but you're still a better bowler than commentator. I just took that as a Jamie's volunteering. Jamie, of course, does volunteer here at Warilla. He is one of the umpires here, frequently contributes. Probably having a little dig. I think you've done a great job, Flynn.
Cheers, Andrew.
It's a little bit daunting the first time you jump in. You've got the screen in front of you, the computer's all around, and lots of things with knobs and buttons and stuff that you don't touch.
Oh, I still don't know what all this means.
It's the audio, it's just volume controls. But it can be a little daunting the first time you jump in. You've got a bloke who talks your ears off on the other headset, bloke who would talk your ears off sitting next to you on the other side, trying to look busy. and the buffhead down the other end, still trying to look busy. But Zone 3 holding a couple there, 2 great bowls from Ella Cameron. That confirmation that Zone 5 19 defeated Zone 7 8. And Leah's already put those in just to confuse me a little more. So the results from all the other games are available now on your Bowls Link results, which you can access via the Bowls Now app. And you might have just heard the big cheers in the background. That's the Gunnedah Goons support squad. Probably going to get myself in trouble for calling them that, but that's okay. I've got broad shoulders. I can handle it. And Zone 4 went from being behind to in front. Now looking in trouble again.
Tell you what, zone 3, they've got all the momentum right now. What zone 4 need is just to get just a hold shot, just to get a little bit of momentum back.
Well, they've got to get a 2. Last end,
Yeah.
2 behind. And Charlie, her short bowl is now looking a right royal nuisance. It's right on the line.
Yeah.
It's not really in the way, but it would look like it is. So Tom's either got to back himself.
I think Tom's called to run the jack.
The issue is you've not got it. You've got the closest bowl is 4 feet away. Really does need to draw one here. Wants some contact on the shot bowls, and he's just going to go through. Well, needed those fat. Got the sliver. Punched them apart a little bit.
I think it comes down to Tom's last 2 bowls here. Yeah. Probably looking just draw either hand really. Probably just getting into draw to Ella's bowls. Fall in.
Well, I think what he needs to do, his first one's got to count.
First one's definitely got to count.
Other than that, he's really got the kill.
Well,
he's going to have to back himself to win their third game by 10.
I mean, Zach does have best back, so Tom could, if he doesn't draw it with his first, he could pot the jack for 2, maybe even 3 if Zach's other bowl counts. That's not good for zone 3.
That's 1 down now.
Yeah.
That
Takes a lot of pressure off Tom.
was a interesting shot choice to play that hand. I think I'd have stayed well away from that bowl. That's 40 years of bowling experience talking though, and knowing that I'm going to muck them up. So changes the focus. Tom can draw a second shot.
Tom needs to hurry. And has he drawn a second?
Don't think so. Well, I think if I'm Ella now, I'm going to play my backhand again, similar to what I've just played. Get that bowl, bang in the middle, but come underneath, trail the jack. Comes back 2 feet, you're 5 again.
Even if she does play on her forehand, just looking just to get in the area, maybe just a hold shot.
Oh, I think that's a tough shot.
Yeah, well, yeah, she doesn't want to roll Tom's.
He gets in the middle, you're definitely 2 down. Backhand, through the bowls. At worst, you're 1 down at the back.
Yeah.
You get that yellow, blue, white bowl right in the middle, you sit and run. You get it off the edge, you've got a chance for the jack. She's going to play a forehand. I think I think I'd have chosen the other hand both times.
See what the result is. She just does not want to hit Tom's short bowl. Have to say the crowd is very hyped up here.
Rather partial to the Gunnedah girls. Well, the big question is, are they 1 or are they 2?
I think they're just holding 1. I think maybe 1 roll on Tom will give him an extra shot.
Just got to back yourself to draw it in.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters what hand he plays.
Either side, just get 1 close.
Having a cross fingers guesstimation.
I think they're looking maybe backhand just to sit on one of Ella's, but I'd just say you just got to back yourself to draw it clean.
backhand, I think, is the better option because you're going to be full of adrenaline. You're likely to give it a little bit extra, so you play that backhand onto your own, sit and stay for 2, and if you come around and sit Ella's bowl closest to the centre line, you could make 3. If you think you're 1 down still, then you have a big whack and try and get both those back bowls and make it 2. And if you hit your own, you hope it kills. I'm not sure it is 1 to anybody there. I might even be wondering about who's got shot. I do fancy the Cowboys bowl, and I thought they signalled that, but Tommy's lining up with weight.
I think he's playing for the pack. Oh. Oh. That Cowboys bowl's just flopped in. But I don't think it's going to be enough.
So it is a win for Gunnedah. 14-15. 15-14 victory. And that means Zone 4, the -1, will need to beat Zone 16 and move ahead of a +16. So 17 in total. You're going to need to win their 3rd game by 9 shots. Tough ask. Thanks for joining us, Flynn Cooper.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure to bring this game to you.
Pleasure.
Within the next half an hour, we'll bring you the start of the 3rd round, which we did say was Zone 5 and Zone 9. We look forward to your company then. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.